today I'm gonna tell a story. Yay! Okay, so let's start it off with, my parents have always been big travelers. They really enjoyed it. It was something that they always took me places with them, which was really cool for me because, you know, I got to see a lot of the world and it was really nice. In 2010, they got this even bigger idea of traveling. So their plan was that we should just, you know, pack up our truck and put a bed in the back and then just drive from the US, where we were living at the time, and then drive down Central America and then live in some country for a year or so. And after, I guess, some thinking, they decided that they should do it. So they saved up money and we packed up our car, and my mom took me out of school and she was homeschooling me for the 6th grade, and then we just drove down and it was incredible. I had such a good time. I saw so many things and just so many great memories from that. So I did really enjoy it. And then we finally stopped at this country called Nicaragua. We drove down the beach of this small town in Nicaragua, and we said, okay, if we see a house here, then we'll just stop and, well, maybe we'll rent it. And boom, halfway down the beach, there's a house that says Se Aquila or whatever, and it says for rent in Spanish, whatever. And my mom called, it was empty, and we rented it, and a week later we were in the house and we were living here. And it was great. I went to school here, and that was hard. That was hard for me because I had no idea. I didn't know any Spanish. Well, anyways, after we had finished our 8 months or so here, we were like, okay, well, now it's time to go back. We got to go back to work and all this stuff. The hardest part was during that time period, we found 2 dogs that I absolutely fell in love with. Their mom had been killed. They were just tiny little puppies, and we took them in and nursed them back into health because they were really sick. And so that was a hard time, but we left it with a friend here, so I knew they would be okay, but I just felt really, really, you know, just sad about that. I was crying my eyes out, really. And so we just said goodbye to this country, and we went back to the States, and I started junior high school, and we were there for 2 or something years before my parents were like, okay, enough, we gotta go back. I miss that place. And that's what we did. So we're back here in the country of Nicaragua. That's why it's all tropical in the middle of winter. And it's great. I am happy. I'm actually surprisingly happy to be here. At first I was fighting. I was like, no, I can't leave my friends. I'm starting school soon, which I'm really, really nervous about. And I know it's going to be easier because I learned Spanish the first time, and when I went back to the States I took a Spanish class. So now it's pretty easy for me to speak Spanish, but still I'm nervous. But you know, I'm also excited because I'm sure it'll be a lot more fun this time, actually being able to connect with a lot of the students and not just the ones that knew English or whatnot. And yeah, so that's it. That's the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I enjoyed telling. And that's it. Bye. See you later.